Hi, everybody. What the heck just happened? My screen just went way dark. Okay, whatever. It's Free Coaching Friday. There we go. Turn that shit up. It's Free Coaching Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. If you're brand new in this group, I want to welcome you here. My name is Brittany Budd. I'm the creator and facilitator, which makes a facilitator when you're stumbling on your words, of this amazing community. I'm super excited that you're here. I'm a mindset and business coach, and I help online entrepreneurs just like you, which is why you're here, to build and scale your online businesses to 6 figures and beyond organically using social media, which we're already on all day long. So let's just make some fucking money, right? It is Friday night, and on Fridays, I do free coaching. So as you're hopping on, feel free to say hello, drop your questions in the comments, and for the next hour, I'm going to answer all of your burning questions. We can talk about marketing, we can talk about sales, we can talk about objection handling, because that seems to be an issue lately with some people that I'm noticing. We can talk about groups. We can talk, last week we talked about grief and miscarriage and infant loss, and so maybe not this week, we won't do it again. But anything that you want to talk about, you want to talk about how to make money, let's do it. You want to talk about how to grow your group, let's do it. You want to talk about how to give like compelling calls to action, let's do it. Anything and everything is on the table. So I can see some people hopping on. Yes, hello everybody. Welcome, welcome. Feel free to drop your questions in the comments, and I'm just gonna like bang out as much as I can in the next 1 hour. So I hope you guys are having an amazing week. The kids here start school on Wednesday, and like, I'm not ready. Like, I'm ready. I have everything I need. But like, my oldest is going to grade 1, and now my middle, okay, there's something in my eye. Don't mind me. My middle is going into kindergarten. So now it's just gonna be me and little girl, and it's gonna be weird. I'm excited to spend some like one-on-one time with her. Not that she doesn't get one-on-one time. She's so spoiled, but I'm just excited. Also, I know we're not talking about this, but it is like the 1-year anniversary date of my due date for the daughter that I lost that we talked about last week. So it's been kind of a heavy and weird day, but that's okay. Everything is good. So welcome, you guys. Please drop whatever questions you have about business, life, marketing, online entrepreneurship, whatever's going on with you. Let's talk about it. Drop it in the comments. If you're dropping it in the comments and I'm not seeing it, because sometimes that happens, like shoot me some like hearts or something, because I can usually see reactions before I can see comments. I think I have them. No, I have it right. This is right. Now they're all coming on. Woo! Oh my word. Oh my word. Here we go. Lindsay, hello. What do you recommend for coaches struggling to get paying clients? My group is amazing. The women are loving it. Any tips for transitioning them into clients? Ooh. My #1 tip for getting people to pay you for your shit is to make sure that you're selling to them every day and selling like a call with you. If you're a coach, I'm assuming you get people to book calls with you. You need to write content that speaks to where they are, where they want to be, the pain of being where they are and being stuck where they are, the desire of where they want to be, and how you are the answer. Giving value every single day. An exercise that I did with my clients not long ago was, how much money do you want to make in September? Pick a figure, pick a real number, and then figure out, how can I give this much money worth of value into my group this month? Now, it's not going to come back to you right away. When you do something like this, it takes like 6 months to come back around to you, but now you're really building something here. I hope that helps. I'd love to see what your calls to action look like. And also, like, are people booking calls with you, but you're struggling to close them on the sale? There's a lot of questions that go into this. Brittany says, hi, Brittany, and I say, hey, what's going on, girl? Donna says, I'm in direct sales and sales are good, but I'm not successful with recruiting. Any tips? My first question to you is, when you're talking to people in your DMs, are you offering the products first or are you offering the opportunity first? Always, if you guys are in direct sales, you always want to start with the opportunity first. And like, I'm a big time, like, when I was running in my network marketing business, I was messaging people cold messages because they friggin' work. You're gonna get people that are like, don't fucking cold message me. You don't know how to do anything. You suck. But guess what? All the women at the top of the company did cold messaging. They just did it really, really well. And they'll tell you, I cold messaged. Like, we all know that you can get trained on sending DMs and language and verbiage and objection handling, like coming at our eyeballs. But it's just like, how much do I want to piss people off? I don't know. How much do you want to make money? So when you're talking to people in your DMs, are you pitching, I have this amazing opportunity, do you want to check it out? Or are you saying, hey, I have these great products? Because if you're starting with products and people are not interested, this goes for everybody. If I'm like, hey, buy this pen, and you're like, no, I hate pens. And then I'm like, well, hey, do you want to sell this pen? No, I just told you I hate pens. Why would I want to sell the pen? Start with the opportunity. Hey, do you like want to help me sell stationery? Which there really should be a direct selling business in stationery because I love stationery. But the people are going to be like, no, I don't really feel like selling pens. Yeah, but do you fucking love pens like everyone else in the world? Do you want to buy a bunch of pens? Yeah, I do actually want to buy a bunch of pens. Always fall back on the products. Don't fall back on the opportunity. If you can't convince them to buy it, you cannot convince them to sell it. But if you can't convince them to sell it, you still have the chance to convince them to buy it. I hope that helps. Kathy says, hey girl, and I say, hey girl, hey! I'm in kind of a silly mood. Donna says she's so sorry. She's had 2 miscarriages. I'm so sorry, Donna. That's terrible. It's so rough. Lily says, I love this question. How do you cold message and still feel authentic? Because I believe with every ounce of my being that by me offering, I believed this when I was in network marketing until I wasn't. And I still believe this right now about talking to you guys, about working with me. I believe with every single ounce of my being that I'm literally doing them a favor by offering the opportunity to them. I'm making money. I took my family to Disney World at Christmas time. I took my family to Disney World when my husband was done school as a graduation present. We've bought cars. We've done things. I've made money. I'm doing you a damn favor by offering you this position, by offering you this opportunity. And I feel that same way as a coach now. I'm doing you all a favor by saying, hey, look, I figured out how to make money and have fun and be a great mom, and it doesn't take a lot of time and it doesn't take a lot of stress, and actually it's really fucking fun and easy. I'm doing you a favor by saying, I can teach you how to do this. We should work together. Come on, let's work together. Book a call with me. Let me teach you how to make money. Fun, easy, light, not heavy and stressful and overwhelming and fuck. Let's do it for fun. I believe it. And so when you really believe that you have an opportunity for someone that's going to change their life, it can't help but feel authentic. If you're coming from a place of, I just want to help. Hi, Laura. So awesome having you here. Brittany says, how would I cold DM someone when you're a nutritionist and you don't want to offend someone when your program is about weight loss? Ooh, this is a really great question. And this is a really touchy subject. I would really take it to like a self-care, because people are really into self-care right now. And taking care of your health is self-care. If you're not looking after your health, then what? Like, what are you doing? That's like the only thing that's like super important in life, really, is that you're healthy. And when you're healthy, you're happy. And when you're healthy and happy, you have more fun in life and you live longer and you can do more with your kids and you have more energy, and you know the list of things that happens when you are healthy. And sometimes weight loss is a part of that. Sometimes it's just about maintaining. Sometimes it's just about, you know, you're talking about nutrition. Nutrition is about self-care. And that's how I would talk to people. I wouldn't talk to them about losing weight. I would talk to them about self-care. Yeah, they're going to lose weight. That's amazing. Everybody wants to lose weight. But are they going to love themselves at the end of the day? Are they going to feel good that they did it? Are they going to feel better at the end of the day that they're taking this program with you? Yeah, that's what people really want. Donna has responded to Brittany saying, as a fat girl, I've been cold DM'd before, and I would not recommend using the weight loss words. Talk about health. Exactly. Moms also really hate being told, like, do you want to get rid of that baby weight because you just had a baby and you look like a dump truck? Let me help you. Like, hello. No, thank you. But if we talk about being healthy, taking care of ourselves, self-care, it will probably work a lot better. I mean, unless you're, you know, there's a whole market for people who are like, I just want to lose 10 pounds. It depends on what market you're looking at. Are you looking at, this is a really good point from Donna. People that know that they like are not living a super healthy lifestyle, and they would look at themselves and say, I'm a fat girl. They don't want to talk about their weight. But then you have these like first time moms who are still in their 20s and they're just like bouncing back right away. And they're just like, I just want to lose a little bit of weight. That kind of talk would maybe appeal to them. Whereas people like Donna, who's saying, I identify as a fat girl, I don't want to talk about my weight, I'd rather talk about my health. Or someone like me who has been dealing with so many hormone things, and like I've put on like 35 pounds. I don't want to talk about my weight. I know that I need to lose it. But if someone's like, do you want to lose weight? I'm like, no. I don't even want to deal right now with losing weight. Actually, I have too much other shit on my mind. But if you came to us and said, do you want to talk about your health? Okay, fine. Now you're calling me out. You want to talk about your self-care? Whew, okay. Yep, you're really calling me out here. I know that I suck at self-care. These are the things. So I think it's really important to know who your audience is and then figuring out what words that they really associate with their goals. I talk about how I help high-performing women master their health and mindset to become the best version of themselves. That's awesome. That doesn't sound to me like I'm going to lose weight, but if I did, I'd be like, yeah. Like, my health is popping, my mindset is banging, and I lost a little bit of weight, so I'm feeling extra good about it. I feel like the weight loss for that tagline, the weight loss would be like an added bonus. Like, sweet, I need to go shopping. Does that help? Yes, Corey, exactly. Using your client's language. And this is so important. It's different for every niche. I shared with you guys yesterday how this came from research, okay? In May, I track how many of you are clicking to book calls with me. I know how many are booking every day or even looking to book with me every day. And in May, I had this huge influx. And then June and July, there was just some like weird shit going on in my life. And so my marketing shifted. And I was kind of like, now that I'm making 5 figures a month, I think that I should stop swearing so much and talking about money so much and really talk about the technicalities of making money, like how to write good content, how to be good at marketing. And I went this direction with you guys, and the clicks that I was getting went way down. And so I was like, what happened? And then I went back in May and I was like, oh my goodness, I am such a potty mouth. And all I'm talking about is like Go get that fucking money, bitches. And you guys are loving it, but that's who I am at my core too. But sometimes we get in our heads like, no, my audience is growing and I'm making good money, and now I need to like act like I sit at a professional table. And that, it's just like, no, fuck that. And now I'm back to saying no, fuck that to you guys and talking about money all the time. And like, I've already booked 3 clients in less than 24 hours. I've got another client pending. There's all kinds of crazy shit going on because I got back around to, this is what you guys want. This is my audience. This is who I am. I literally created this audience so I could be that person. But sometimes we are just like, oh no, I need to change. Know who your audience is and then talk to them. Brittany says, how do you grow your fan page engagement? I feel like my content isn't being seen organically. What do you mean by a fan page? Like a business page? If you're talking about like a business page, like a Facebook business page, it's 1,000,000% never going to be seen organically. Here's why. Have you done my masterclass on groups? This is like the first topic. Pages versus groups. Okay, so your personal page, all of yours. We all see the same dozen people in our news feeds, right? And what do you mean yes and no? Is it a what platform is it? Anyway, I'll continue while you type. You see the same like dozen people on your news feed, right? Yes. And we're always like, I have 1,000 million friends. Where are all the other people? Why am I only seeing you bitches? And so we kind of like unfriend and we try to engage. And maybe we like download an app like Friendly for Facebook. And that's like a chronological order thing. And we're like, I'm just trying to get exposed to other people. Well, guess what? If you're only seeing a dozen people, there's a really good chance only like a dozen people are also having you on their feed. So anytime you post something, your visibility is like down the shitter, basically. My most popular posts are usually something about my kids. Like my birthday's popular, you know, the drill. But I still only get, like, I don't even get 1% of my following, like, of my friends to engage. Like, I have, well, I just deleted, like, 600 people from my Facebook because I hit my limit. And I have, like, 1,000 Facebook friend requests pending that I'm just like, I haven't accepted you. I don't have room. So I just did a huge purge. But there's no way in hell that 500 people... Sorry, that would be 10%. But there's just no way in hell that even 10% of the people are ever seeing my shit. I'm lucky to get 5%. And like I say, it's got to be like my birthday. I'll get like 250 people to tell me happy birthday. Maybe 300. So you've got 90+% of your audience who they'll never see any of your shit. Okay, now over to Facebook business pages. Have you ever made a post on a business page and noticed that at the bottom there's a blue button that says boost? And then in like a day or two after you post it and you didn't boost it, you'll get a notification that says, you know, you could reach 5,928 more people if you just boosted this post. So Facebook's literally telling you, you better pay me or I'm going to make sure no one ever fucking sees this. It'll never see the light of day. And so you'll notice on your business page, your organic reach is 1, maybe 2%. I say. I'm glad you enjoy it. They want you to pay for it. They want you to pay for sponsored ads. They want you to pay for boosted posts. Now, groups, this is why groups are like the most amazing, is because I have over 3,000 people in here. On any given day, my engagement rate is more than like 2,400. Which means anytime I post in here, I have like between 70 and 80% engagement rate. So So this is why groups are so important to me. While I teach you guys to have online businesses, don't spend money in ads. Even with ads, you are not guaranteed shit. They're just going to take your money. There's no refund if you don't get any clients. But creating a group and then getting engagement in your group and then growing your group and nurturing your group, that's going to be your money maker. That's going to be the thing that gets you really high visibility rates. And Facebook loves groups right now. Like, they make sure the visibility is high. But this is all in the algorithm. I say, if you haven't done my masterclass, go get it. BrittanyBudd.com/groups. It's free. Bring a pen and paper. One of the times I did it, a woman commented in the chat and was like, I do it live every couple of months. I'll do it live. Like, if Facebook put out a new feature, and I'll tell you, I did it. When did I do it? More than a month ago. I did it live again. And anyway, this woman was like, I've already written 4 pages of notes. Like, yeah. Facebook came out with a new feature for your profile. I'm all about using your profile as a funnel. And most of the oh, I'm a Facebook group guru, they don't even know about this feature yet. So anytime I come across a new feature or I hear about something that's happening, I redo it live. And it's so good because I want you guys to be the best equipped entrepreneurs on the planet with my help. So, groups. Donna says, my best engagement comes from posts that let them talk about themselves. Yup, and I talk about this in my masterclass too. Talking about their pets, asking questions they can answer with a GIF. GIF or GIF, I never know. Also, people love the autofill sentences, type in, my name is Brittany and you killed my blank, hit the center predictive text button type of things. They also really love doing, the dumb things like the first letter of your first name and the first letter of your last name and your birth month. Make your, some shit, I don't know. One that was going around when COVID first hit was your zombie apocalyptic duo. And I didn't comment when I saw it, but I still did it in my brain. I don't need my pen. I got Justin Bieber and Harry Potter, guys. Even if they don't comment, they're still doing it in their brains because we can't help doing those silly little things. We just want to know, who is my apocalyptic duo? And so I talk about that, to get engagement up in your group, especially if you have a launch coming or a webinar coming up. Do something silly like that where you're just asking people to talk about themselves or give tips or whatever. That gets your engagement way up. And then you're like, oh, by the way, I got this amazing thing going on. And just make sure that more people see it. My group just hit 100 members. It's a baby, but they're quiet AF. Sigh. Okay, this is totally okay. Put engagement posts out every single day. Put something in the morning every single day to get people engaged. Sai is one of my coach's clients, so we have a soul connection there. And Sam used to do this in her group all the time before she shut it down. I do this in my group all the time. Every single morning, same engagement post every week. So Monday's goals, Tuesday's promote your paid offer, Wednesday's connection, Thursday's collab, Friday's freebie Friday, Saturday's soul care, Sunday's goals. Sometimes I throw in share a tip day. There's all kinds of different things you can do for engagement. But if you do it in the morning, then people will start commenting and then it'll build up throughout the day and keep your engagement up in your group. Amy says, recognize Facebook is all about content silos. You have to get out of your own way. Great tip. Group it is, yes! Amy says, only time to spend money on Facebook ads for me is sending out random tiny countries. So it's super cheap to get that initial ball rolling for likes, whatever. I still don't even think that you need to do that. I mean, that's a personal preference, but I believe as a business coach, and I mean, a lot of you guys don't know this about me. I'm a stockbroker. I've been a licensed stockbroker for 7 years. So money is literally my jam. You can get insane insane results in your business. You can easily hit 6 figures, multiple 6 figures in your business organically. But it's all about knowing the different strategies, knowing how to market yourself well, knowing how to sell well, all of these amazing things. But that works for you, so that's wonderful. Awesome, friends. What else we got? I've come to the end, but we still have a half an hour to go. Give me more. Give me more questions. This is so good. I love talking about groups. Groups are the easiest way to make money in your business with like minimal effort. And honestly, like all I want to do is hang out in here with you guys. Like I hate my own news feed right now. I go on Facebook, I check out what's going on in a couple of groups that I like, I post in here, and then I get off. Like I'm just not into the scroll, but that's just a waste of time anyway. Okay, yeah. Give me some more questions, friends. Like I say, we got like 27 minutes left. Okay, as a sidebar, as you guys are like typing your questions to me, is anybody watching The Boys on Amazon Prime? It's really good. And season 2 just came out today, and my husband is on shift work during a shutdown, which means for the next month and a half, I basically do not have a husband, and he's on nights. And so I can't even start watching it until he gets home, and I want to. It's so good. Corey says, all right, I need to think about ways to help my agents invest. Is there anything you would recommend? What do you mean? Your agents, like the people that you just added to your firm? Or are you talking about in your group? And also, what are they investing in? Because if they're your own agents, what are you getting them to invest in? But if they're the people in your group, are you talking about ways to help them invest in you? I'm sorry, I'm really confused by this question. Give me details. You have your challenge coming up for the people in your group, which you are going to pitch your face off to them and turn them into clients. I'm going to give you a minute. I know you're frantically typing. Here we go. $, $, $. Investing in stocks. What? Why are they asking you this? One company offers stocks. Like stocks in their company? Like, are you talking about like Berkshire Hathaway? Or are you talking about like Keller Williams and they're offering the opportunity to buy shares in the company? No. Shares or stocks, these are different things. Wait, this is stupid. So what do your agents want from you? I mean, you're not a global firm. Like you don't trade on like the NASDAQ. So what are they talking about? Okay, here's the thing. As an investment advisor, now I'm in Canada, so what happens in Canada is different than what happens in the States. But anytime I have a client who comes to me and goes, listen, I don't even know if my husband has these types of options. He might, but if he did, I would have said no. You could. This is a really good business opportunity for you. Connect with a investment advisor. Not a financial planner. Connect them with an investment advisor. You don't need to help them like plan a budget for their lives. They need investments. Connect with one and set up a referral program. You send them clients, they send you clients. Real estate agents they know about, people looking to buy, sell houses, set up a referral. Anyway, let's just say you are offered some type of investing option with your company. So I'm going to use my husband, for example, because he doesn't work for himself. He works at the power plant. Let's say they go, okay, listen, you can invest. We're going to put into your retirement, like a group retirement fund, and we're going to match up to 5%. So you put in 5%, we will put in 5%, but you can put up to 10% if you want. And a lot of people are like, oh, fuck yeah, I'm going to put 10%. Wrong. This is so wrong. All I do is tell my clients, especially new clients or people switching jobs, this is a terrible idea. Here's why. Only match what your company is willing to put in. Like the max. Always, you're going to put 5, I'm going to put 5. You're going to put 10, I'll put 10. You're going to put 2, I'm only going to put 2. Do not go above and beyond, because when you go above and beyond, that means that the HR chick that's sitting behind the counter or behind a desk running everybody's payroll is now pulling off of your paycheck to put over here. And when they put it over here, you're essentially lending the government your money. Hear me out. Because a lot of people go, well, if I put in the 10% and they're only putting in 5, but then I put in 10, then that extra 5%, when it comes to tax time, I'm going to get a sweet refund check. Fuck yeah. Wah, wah, wah. I do that for my husband all the time. He thinks it's so funny when I do that. Wah, wah, wah. It sounds like anyway, whatever, I'm a loser. You're all excited about this fucking refund check. But a refund check just means that you gave your government money, your money, as a loan, interest-free. No. If you want to put extra money into an investment, that's amazing. Contact an investment advisor who's now going to take that extra 5% that you're like, look, I want to put an extra 5% into my investments. They're going to take it. They're going to go, this is fantastic. They're going to invest it in something good. A good investment should give you a return of 6 to 7% per year. So now you're making money on your money, but you're also still going to get that refund because you've over contributed. This is what I talk about when I'm saying money is a tool, money is a resource. You have to learn how to use money like the tool that it is. Don't just give money to your fucking government tax-free as a loan and then be excited when they pay you back. Jesus. You need to be investing it over here so that it's compounding, it's making money for you all the damn time. 6% a year. Like, come on, guys. I can't even do the math right now because I'm so hyper. But like, if you're putting in like $10,000 a year, you're going to get an extra 6%. That's an extra $600. But now the next year, you're going to get 6% on $10,600, but you put another $10,000 in. So now you're making 6% on $20,600. So let's say it's like, now you're up to like $20,000, $21,000, $1,800. You just made $1,800 on your investment, and it just keeps compounding. Now you're earning 6% on 21,800. Now you're earning 6% on whatever, 31, I don't know, 3,000 or 23, it would actually be 33,000. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You're making money on your money. So get them in touch with a really good investment advisor. Does that answer your question? I hope that helped a lot of you that have like day jobs, or your husbands have day jobs where you think it's a really good idea. I'm gonna get a refund. Sure, refunds are fun when you're looking at the right now, the little bubble that is right now. Oh yeah, I got $3,000 in a refund check. That's great. Isn't that so great? Good for you. But wouldn't it have been nicer to get $3,000 as a refund check, but also made 6% on that extra money? Of course it would. Learn. This is why I'm a business coach. You have to learn how to treat money properly, how to use it. If we were using beads, if we were using marbles, if we were using wheat, people would catch on a lot faster. But because it's money, and you know, a lot of people have no fucking idea what to do with money, how to make money, how to invest money, what's happening with their money. They just know that they owe bills, they get a paycheck, at the end of the day, they go to bed, everything's fucked, they get a unexpected car bill, and it just like blows up in their faces. They get an unexpected medical bill, everything blows up in their faces. I think statistically, this was like from a year or two ago, but it said that like over 50% of Canadians would literally not be able to pay their bills if they ended up with $500 in an unexpected bill. $500 would literally make half of the Canadian population fucked. They wouldn't be able to pay their bills. That stresses me out. That stresses me out so much, you guys. Like, that's wild. That's disgusting. That's sickening. But it's because they don't know what to do with their money. They don't know how to invest. And you're looking at this refund check like, now I can pay down some of my bills, which is so great. But at the same time, when you hit 65 and you're looking at like your group RRSP that you've been investing in for the last million years, and you're looking at your pension and you're like, yippity-doo, I have $150,000. That is not enough. A lot of people think that they can just live on $100,000 from 65 to maybe 85. You cannot live. Most of you cannot live on, that's like poverty level income. You have to take care of yourself. So now I'm all riled up. All riled up about preparing for your retirement. Be smart about your money. Ask questions. They hand you a big pamphlet and has Great West Life on it. Don't just say, oh, okay, I'll just sign this. No. Seek a professional person. That's like, even someone at Great West Life. They're a great investing company to deal with. They would go, okay, well, don't overdo it over here. You're going to bleed yourself dry. You're only looking at the rate here and now. You're not looking at retirement. I think, I shouldn't even say this out loud, but I think my in-laws have like 40 grand for their retirement. That is nothing. And they just keep going, I can never retire. But they're fucked. And they're laughing because they know they're fucked. Even if you're putting $20 a pay, I'm serious. If you're like, I can't afford to invest, even if you put $20 a pay into an investment, it'll grow really slowly, but you'll have something. And trust me, something is better than nothing. And that's where most people are finding themselves, getting ready to retire with nothing. And as entrepreneurs, we don't have group RRSPs. We don't have pensions. We don't have health care plans, insurance. You have to make more money. So that when you decide, I don't want to do this anymore, I'm tired, I'm old, I'm 80, I don't want to coach anymore, I don't want to sell lipstick anymore, I don't even wear lipstick, I'm in a nursing home, fuck. That doesn't have to be you. You can say, you know what, I'm 50, I just love doing this, I have like $3 million in investment, that's going to pay for my retirement, it's going to pay for everything, it's literally growing all the time, I don't have to do anything. Here's the thing, okay. My husband, I have a $1 million insurance policy on him. That way, if he dies, I really want you to track with me here. If my husband dies, God forbid, like knock on wood, I would take that $1 million as a lump sum. I would immediately invest it. I'm not like, ooh, I'm going to pay off my house. Ooh, I'm going to pay off my car. Ooh, I'm going to pay off my credit cards. I'm going to invest that shit. which I do need to up his policy. But anyway, I'm going to do another $1 million on him. I'm going to invest it, and then I'm going to invest it in something that's going to pay me 6%. It's going to accumulate 6% in interest every year. I'm going to have it pay me out those dividends. So every year I'm making I get $60,000. And my capital investment of $1 million is not changing. It's going to sit there as $1 million, and every year I'm going to take 60 grand out. And I'm going to do another $1 million on him so that I have 120 grand coming into me every single year, and my $2 million investment never moves. The capital is secure. It's paying me in dividends. This is why you need an investment professional, but this is also why you need me in your life. Yeah, Corey, you need to. You need to invest. Of course it's okay, Amy. That's what we are here for, all the coaching. Any thoughts on augmented reality videos for marketing? I'm asking as I do animated videos, and I'm considering a new software that does AR videos. Totally not offended if you skip. I don't want to skip it, but I have no idea what augmented reality means. I got my laptop right here. Let me Google. Like, I'm thinking virtual reality, and that's not right. Augmented. Oops. Mented realty. Virtual. Oh, okay, I understand now. Okay. I think it's cool. What would be the reason to not? I'm going to give you the same advice I kind of give everybody. Life and business, but also life, is just an experiment. What's the harm in trying and seeing what happens? No decision that you make is tattooed on your face. You don't have to get a tattoo across your forehead that says, like, I do AR marketing, and then realize this is terrible, but I have to keep doing it because it says it on my forehead. I say try it. If you want to try it, I think that's kind of cool. See what happens. Worst case, you try it out and it doesn't do as great as you thought. This is not a failure. This is a lesson. Or you try it out and it goes amazing. More lessons, but also success. Guys, everything we do, you have to give yourself the opportunity and really view it as an opportunity when you fail. Because you are now given a really unique view into something to see why it didn't work. So that you can tweak, shift, change, alter, do whatever you need to do, and then try it again. This is so key. Failing is an opportunity to learn. So what? I'd rather try it and fail and then know, you know what? AR does not work. Then go, man, I really wonder if that works. I'm too nervous to try it, but I'm wondering if it works or not. I'm too curious and nosy to just like sit with curiosity forever. Like if I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm like, man, I don't know if I locked the back door. I can't go back to sleep until I go look. Like I have to know. Be relentlessly curious about everything and be willing to just try everything. If you want to try it, try it. Like, really, what's going to be the worst case scenario if it doesn't work out? You're not going to die. You're not going to be out millions of dollars. See what happens. Maybe you come across like the coolest thing in marketing. Or maybe you realize, nah. And now anytime someone ever says, I'm thinking about doing this, you can be like, I tried it and it was terrible. Don't bother. And they'll be like, thank you for telling me. Now I know. Every time we fail and learn something new, it gives us an opportunity to help somebody else. That was an interesting question. I liked it. I want to see it. The thing that, okay, so I Googled, as you saw, and it came up with like a picture of Pokemon Go. And I based my response on this picture of Pikachu on someone's phone while they're looking at the street. So I'm assuming that's what it is. Also, there's a picture of like a hardware store. Someone must have like typed in like that they were looking for something, and sometimes hardware stores will be like, yes, it's in aisle 51. And so it's showing not in the store, but on his camera viewing the store, green arrows on the floor telling him where to, like, how to get there. I don't know what that thing is. That's more Pokemon. Another one that looks like they're pretending to put furniture in their living room. Like they're holding their camera at their living room and then like seeing if a chair looks good there. So I'm assuming that's what that is. That's just what came up. Yeah, that's gotta be right. An interactive experience in a real-world environment. Yeah, where the objects that reside in the real world are enhanced by computer-generated perceptual information, sometimes across multiple sensory modalities, including visual, audio, haptic, somatosensory, and olfactory. How would they do that? That's your sense of smell. How are they going to get your sense of smell through your phone? Anyway, doesn't matter. I can't go down that rabbit hole. That's for sure. Don't mind me doing this. I'm trying to, like, my tripods, I usually sit it on my laptop so I can have extra front light. And so I'm trying to, like, read around the legs. Awesome, friends. We still have, like, 5 more minutes. Who else has a question for me before we end this amazing Friday night? Anybody? That's okay. Some like notes. September 24th. I think it's Friday. Is it Friday or Thursday? Anyway, I'm going to be doing my Money Mindset Masterclass, which I'm not going to be talking about how to invest, but I am going to be talking about the 5 keys that you need to know and think about, like, regarding money in order to make a shit ton of it. So please go and register your spot. I don't know when I'll do it again, but you do not want to miss it. If you cannot attend live, still register, because everyone that registers gets the replay emailed to them. And I've done this before. I did it like a year ago, and it was amazing. People still talk about how good it was. So I'm basically going to blow your fucking minds. Make sure you register for it. And do yourself a favor. Book a strategy call with me. They're free. And I know a lot of people are like, people don't value free anymore. But see, here's the thing. It's not just about being free. It's about getting my brain looking at your business and telling you why it's not working. Because let's face it, a lot of you are out there looking for 5K months. A lot of you are out there chasing 10K months. And it's just not fucking happening. I know why. As soon as I talk to you, I'll know why. And I'll be able to tell you how to fix it. Wouldn't that be so wonderful? And then we'll talk about what it's like to have me holding your hand, showing you how to fix it. Because sometimes, you know, it's not just about like, hey, you need to lose 35 pounds. Like, hey, thanks, fuck you, I already know. But it's about, I know this. How do I fix it though? I know my marketing stinks. I don't know how to fix it. I know I'm not good at calls to action. I don't know how to fix it though. I know that when I do get someone on a call, I panic and I freak the fuck out, and then I don't pitch right, or I last minute change my price because I'm freaking and I don't know how to fix it. And all these other amazing things that make business so interesting. I can tell you it's broken, but that doesn't mean you know how to fix it. And so what's it like to spend time with me for 6 months, talking every week for 45 minutes, and then turning around and spending once a month for an hour with all the other amazing powerhouse, ambitious women that I hang out with every day? Invaluable to your business. I really believe that my clients win the damn lottery when they hire me because I over deliver every single call. And there's lots of them in here that can attest to that. I want you to invest and go, shit, I would have paid 10 times that for this. I'll never charge $50,000, but right now it's only $5,000 to talk to me for 6 months every single week, which is an insanely good deal. And eventually I'm going to double my rates, but I'm not going to yet. I still have spots left to work with me in September because shit needs to get done and we all know it. Money needs to be made. The holidays are coming. Everything is crazy. Let me help you. It's going to be good. BrittanyBent.com/strategy. Corey says, it's amazing talking to Brittany every single week. And then she says, yes, this is amazing. All right, you guys, have an amazing night. I hope you enjoy your long Labor Day weekend. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me on a Friday long weekend. I loved it and appreciated it so much. And I'll see you all later. Mwah.